Yeah, okay. Uh, this is me trying to find my way, I guess. This is the first video for my YouTube career. I hope you guys will enjoy it. Small disclaimer though, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just here, sitting here, smoking a joint, getting high. And, you know, when I think about it, the world is fucked up. Really fucked up. Like, it's all a lie. It's all an illusion. We're just a part of a game where we don't even know what we are in a game. And I think Squid Games really showed us that like it's all a game to some sick fucks sitting somewhere enjoying the show, which is really sick when you think about it. Anyway, not to digress, I'll start with the intro. This is me doing YouTube. I just want to talk. I don't have any topic in particular that I want to focus on. I just want to talk. I just want to get my thoughts out there and see if people will enjoy hearing me speak. I know my voice is fucking ugly. Yeah, and it might not be what you're used to hearing, but, and it's not the weed. No, it's not. So yeah, I don't know. I think the whole YouTube thing. YouTube is like it's a world on its own because there's so many YouTubers out there. It's so big. It's huge. It's amazing. It's like the algorithm gods. I mean, they keep us in check and they show you what you're only supposed to see, which is quite scary when you think about the long-term effects of something like that. That if you're a child living in a particular country, in a particular region, chances are you'd never know about a particular thing that the establishment doesn't want you to know. No matter how much you browse your internet, you'd basically be only allowed to have a limited view of what the world actually is. Which is scary when you think about it. And luckily, or I don't know if it's luckily or it's controlled opposition, you get a person like Dave Chappelle coming out to speak about this thing. And he points it out that, listen, it's all bullshit. And I saw Cat Williams as well in his one of his comedy shows recently. It was now in October. He talked about like we are all being lied to, whether you're black, brown, orange, purple, or pink. We are all being lied to. We are all pawns in a chess game. It's like if you saw Alice in Borderland, even those that were killing the participants were also participants. So it's like it doesn't matter which side you fall on, you're a pawn. You are dispensable. They can get rid of you anyhow, anytime. It's like when you think about it, that's how scary it is. That you can be reduced to nothing at any time, which makes you wonder why do half of the things that we do? Why go through the trouble if we are nothing but a speck of dust in the greater scheme of things? Do ants worry themselves about their place in the universe? I don't think so. But yet we human beings worry about our place in the universe, even though it's meant to fit a purpose. And when you think about it, if ants don't worry about their place in the universe, and they are so significantly small, what are we to other beings? If there are other beings, you know? What the fuck are we doing here? I'm sorry, guys. I mean, this is my first YouTube video, so I know I'm gonna go random topics and talk random bullshit, but I did tell you guys that all I wanna do is talk. I think there is not enough people doing talking, or there's too many people talking about things that they should not be talking about. They're having scripted talks, following a particular narrative that feeds into the machine, the matrix. Oh, that's another one. Bad or bad, the Matrix. Funny how when that movie hit the screens, nobody ever thought the wildest dreams what we, we're experiencing now. Like, it's clearer and clearer that that movie wasn't so much bullshit. The curtain is coming undone, so to say. It's all coming undone. There's an awakening. We're starting to recognize the bullshit, and we need to talk about it because most people are lost. And when I say lost, I'm talking about they lost. Like, they have no clue that they're being boiled alive. It's like the story of how to boil a frog. You increase the temperatures incrementally, and the frog will never know it's being boiled. And that's what they've been doing to us as humanity. That's what they've been doing all along. They've been feeding us lies, making fight amongst ourselves for scraps at the bottom. When they know things, have access to technologies and things that we couldn't even imagine. It's like the Hunger Games. You know, so many movies, Hunger Games, The Maze. So many movies that have tied to, because they have to brag about it. I don't know if it's an ego thing or maybe it's because of the group of narcissists, but they really enjoy bragging about what they're doing. Sorry about the cough, guys. It's the weed. Yeah, so, and by the way, please share, subscribe. Let me know what you want me to talk about, because I like talking. I mean, I'm just a guy sitting here smoking weed and talking. And let's talk. Tell me what you want to hear. Tell me what I should be talking about, or what you want, what you want, what my thoughts are. Obviously, I'll keep on talking and come up and talk about random things, but as I get more and more used to this whole YouTube thing, I think it should become easier. Yeah, I think it should become easier with time. So I'm just glad that I actually finally did it, because I've been thinking about it for over a year now. This whole YouTube thing. I guess I've been always scared. Scared, like, what if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't work? What if I sound funny? And I know I sound funny, but that's the thing. It's unique. That's what I've come to appreciate that. I'm not trying to copy anyone. I'm not trying to do something someone's already. I'm doing me, and I think that's what I'm here for. I'm here to do me. The more I talk, it's like therapy for me. The more I talk, the more I know about myself. The more I question things around me, trying to find meaning in all this madness, because the world is a mad place. So bad that at some point it was illegal to smoke weed, but legal to buy cold drink in a shop. I mean, if you look at the science alone, that is a crime against humanity. These things should be outlawed and banned, because they're killing people, and people just don't know. They because they've been fed the bullshit about carbohydrates or whatever other nonsensical science they're always trying to shove down our throats that we don't even understand. We don't even know what it means. We're just told, take this, it's good for you. What is it? It's iron. It's a vitamin D. I mean, Jesus, how do you even know this shit is real? How do they know what a fucking vitamin is? Like, I know I'm sounding ignorant. I know I'm sounding ignorant, but what the fuck? How do they know what a vitamin is? Or what it looks like? Or who comes up with these names that they give them? Like iron, calcium, magnesium. It's also bullshit, man. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm an engineer by trade, so uh, I do believe in science. Guess I have to. All I'm saying is we should question some of these things. Well, if there are people out there questioning it, guys, let me know. I'd really like to understand what or hear what their views on it is. You know? Because it's all bullshit. I mean, how do they know? Like they'll tell you, "Oh, we found this fossil in some desert up in North Africa, and it's dated 3,000 years." I mean, how the hell do you even check that? I mean, am I the only one who asks these questions? Like, seriously, how do you check something is 3,000 years old when you haven't even lived half a century? What type of technology do you have that can go back that far when it didn't exist? It didn't exist then. Maybe I should just do research on this shit because it's dodgy. I mean, it's like the whole jet fuel or jet propulsion thing, where they say all that fuel is sitting in the wings, and you look at the wings and you're like, "There's no way they can carry that amount of liquid." What the fuck are you talking about? And then they say the speed of the airplane is like so much, and it comes in to the airport at this speed, and then when you look at it, it looks like a floating paper. No speed, no. It's like a floating paper. Clearly it's not powered by some fancy jet fuel engine. It's all bullshit to keep the oil trade alive, I guess. But this is just my opinion. This is just my thoughts on the matter. Because I don't like thinking like other people. I want to be different. But there's a lot of people like me out there. They understand what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about. Because we question these things. Like, why are they obsessed with space all of a sudden? All of a sudden they want to go to space, they want to colonize Mars. What the fuck are they running away from? This time, first manage this planet better before going to another one. Fucking fix the problems we have here. Isn't it a bit selfish of them? Oh, let's fuck up the earth and then we can just all fuck off and leave these motherfuckers to fend for themselves. Fucking bullshit. That's why I smoke weed, man. I just can't deal with all of this. Right? Like Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean said, yeah, it's my cheap vacation. Because they've made sure that you can't go to the fancy beaches, the white sand, fucking beautiful woman. Because they rigged the system, to favor us, to to make us the little guys' lives even more difficult. Yeah, if I can say it. It's like the proverbial carrot in front of the donkey. They keep this dream of retirement and pension and the golden years as some far distant dream that you aim for in your career. But when you look around you, everybody who makes it there is fucking unhappy, number one. Number two, they're fucking sick and dying. And within a year of going on retirement or a year before going on retirement, they die. And that's it. Like 40 years of hard labor, blood, sweat, and tears to your employer evaporates like a fart in the wind. That's life. And my question is, what the fuck? What the fuck? Is that fair? And now with the other thing that we know, the algorithms go crazy when we talk about it. They're trying to mandate and all that. We'll just make sure that in your 50s, guaranteed you leave the earth. That's the whole plan. It's like a perfect slave system. That carrot in front of you, the retirement, the golden years, none never make it because by the time they're in their 50s, they expired goods. Why pay them when you can kill them off? And people don't look at it like that. It's just so many angles to this whole thing. So many things happening. That's why so many questions around it. But yeah, we you know, we know what the AI gods do once you start talking about it. So best we avoid it. But I will mention it from time to time. Yeah, and once things steamroll, I can also go to a platform with lesser restrictions, like BitChute. BitChute, I think they call it. Ooh, yeah. And see if I can leverage the platform there. Excuse me. Yeah. Ooh. That's sticky. Oh my lord. Yeah. Oh, this is actually quite fun. I'm enjoying it. Regardless of not having an audience, it's just me in the house. Beautiful night, by the way. Beautiful, beautiful night. It's one of those days that reminds you how precious life is. Got my candles on, lights are off. Lights are off. I'm just relaxing, you know. Taking it all in. Taking it all in. Because you have to appreciate life as well. As much as there's all these negative things happening and things that make some people lose sleep, stress, divorces, which is another topic on its own. There's beauty in life. If you stand still long enough, just breathe it in. You'll see the beauty. And you'll love it. And you'll sit back and you'll smile and say, it is great to be alive. Because you need that. Because if you only focus on the negative, man, life can get hard. That's how some people are driven to suicide. Because bad thoughts are like a cancer. They keep multiplying and trying to come up with more and more and more and more. It's like you ask it, it's like constantly asking it, how bad can it get? How bad can it get? How bad? And it keeps upping the ante, like it keeps getting worse and worse, and it's all happening in your mind, which is sad. That a person can lose their life. I'm not knocking the circumstances that may lead them there. Yes, people have rough lives out there, but all I'm trying to show is you can lose your life through your own mind destroying itself. That's what suicide actually is. It's like a self-destruct button, where the mind comes to a logical conclusion that it has served its purpose and the best thing for the rest of the species is for it to kill itself off like a cancer. It's like an early termination, similar to like abortion. Oh, abortion, that's another one. We even talk about that. What do you guys think of abortion? I sound a bit crazy sitting here alone, talking to you guys. And, like, there's no audience now, but obviously there'll be audience later on. But I mean, like, you guys. Okay, but yeah, you know what I mean. So, where was I? Wow, it must have not been important. I can't even stop and play back, can I? No, I don't know how to mess up. That's my first time recording on this thing. I don't even know how to use it. I'm just using my laptop here. No microphone. I hope the sound is not bad. But obviously I'll try, maybe next time I'll use my cell phone. Yeah, abortion. Oof. Oh, that's a touchy one. I think most guys would say, if I made you pregnant, I believe in abortion. Like, it's not a... No guy would say, I'm straight against abortion once he makes a woman he doesn't want pregnant. I don't think there are guys who would keep a baby that they clearly don't want. We've just been morally pushed by society to accept the opposite, you know. Because once you start saying something that is not in line with popular culture or mainstream, you get called names, and it's like, and if it's like the whole cancel culture. It's all based on bullshit, but people are so fucking dumb that it works. Because people don't apply their fucking mind. They don't apply their fucking mind. Yeah, man. Maybe I should give them weed to open up their mind. Ooh, good. Yeah, so life, yeah, that's something else. I mean, guys, now I'm talking to the gents. We have to, at some point, talk about this whole Will Smith and Jada thing, man. Oh, Lord. If Will keeps taking any more L's, he's gonna be Will Smith at the end of it. Men have turned into something that I don't even recognize myself, man. So many simps out there. It's a sad state of affairs. Men who would do anything for a piece of skin, you know? And they're the ones that are causing this societal breakdown. Because that's, that's what's happening. Society is breaking down. Don't mean to sound gloomy and stuff, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, man. Then there's the whole Corona thing. It's been a drag now. When it started, it was like, yeah, it's 2 weeks to flatten the curve. Oh, God. The curve is still a curve. It's not flat. Now you can't do anything without anything. See, no matter how hard we can try not to talk about this, it will always creep up in conversation because I was talking to a friend of mine earlier on, and we realized that when this whole thing started, we all thought how ridiculous it is. But now you get out of your car and next thing you're inside the shop and you're like, when did I put my face mask on? Because it has become second nature now. Wearing a face mask, we no longer think about it. It just happens, and that's how dangerous habits are, and that's how dangerous mind control is. We're literally being boiled in a pot, and we can't feel it because the enemy is moving swiftly but slowly. By the time we realize what's happening, it will all be too late. Because nobody has a clue what's happening. Yeah, I see a lot of people online coming up with theories, end times. The truth of the matter is, nobody knows. Except these motherfuckers who are doing this shit. You know? Because I don't like acting like I know everything. Nah, I know nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing at all. Nothing. If I knew something, I would be something. Yeah, I'm just a guy sitting here smoking weed. Smoking weed, getting high, and talking shit. I'm talking shit, you know. Having a good joint. Nothing like a good joint and good conversation. So thank you guys. Thank you. Please subscribe, like, and share. Please. And let's bring more people into this conversation. Asking ourselves random stupid things that people don't want to talk about. Like how Joe Biden is fucking weird. It's like you won't hear about it in the news, but whenever he speaks, you have to sit there in awe and ask yourself, how the hell did this guy become the president of the USA? The poor Americans. They have to deal with them. Because if America goes down, that will get tough, man. Imagine the Chinese in charge. I'd rather be bullied by America. Just they'll give me strip clubs and homes and freedom. You know? Which is the most important thing. Is one's freedom. What is your freedom worth? Is it cheap? Is it something that can be easily bought? How hard are you willing to fight for it? How hard are you willing to fight for it? Some of us are willing to fight for it. Not fight in the sense of violence or anything that stupid shit like that. No. Mentally. Reasoning, critical thinking, all of that. Building up your mind. Reading, learning, meditating. Expanding your knowledge base. Becoming vegan. Yes, it's important. Clear your mind. Too many toxins of food people eat. And I don't mean vegan as in the fashionable vegan who eats plant-based meats. No, not that nonsense. Talking about preferably raw vegan. Minimal cooked food. No processed foods whatsoever. No GMOs. Only those ancient grains and fruits and vegetables. Because it's a spiritual warfare. You need to be on point. Not religious or anything. But you do have to appreciate that we are spiritual beings. In any sense you put it. That's why all the ancient societies had their versions of the spiritual realm and what it meant for them. But don't believe me, guys. I mean, I'm just a guy sitting here smoking weed, trying to make sense of it all, asking myself stupid questions. Trying to figure it out. Why it is what it is. Why it is what it is. What's the point of this game? How does this version of the Squid Games end? I guess it's the same thing. A guy in in the series wasn't happy, didn't even spend the money. Just like with us in real life. By the time he's 60 and this retirement dream or fantasy is there and you can see it, it looks far different to what you had expected. It's a huge disappointment. Huge disappointment. And then you realize you've been lied to. And your heart stops and you die. Yeah. Scary, eh? That's not how I'm gonna go. I'll make sure of it. I've seen through the bullshit. So thank you. I've had enough of the bullshit. My eyes are wide open. Now I'm a part of the game. Now I'm playing the game. So yeah, that's how I'm looking at it now. Gotta be vigilant, man. Gotta be vigilant. Know your worth. Know who you are. No, don't allow people to take chances, man. Because people will tire you, right? I think human beings were built to test each other so that we can evolve as a species. If we never tested each other, I don't think we'd achieve even a tenth of what we have achieved as a species over the years. It's that drive for competition, that testosterone, which they are currently trying to destroy. Attack on the man, especially the black man. Like, they want us to be a bunch of pussies. Fucking becoming stepdaddies and shit. Letting her go out to the club and getting fucked in the bathroom and coming back to you while you babysit. Yeah, that's bullshit, man. Once you put up with shit like that, you're done for. You're gonna end up like Will Smith. We no longer call him Will. Will Smith. So yeah, but don't listen to me. I'm just a guy sitting here smoking weed, having a conversation. Or is it a monologue? I don't know. Monovation. Wait, monologue or conversation. Oh, this was a good high. Wow, 39 minutes. Ooh, yeah, I actually did. I didn't think I'd go an hour. Feels nice. Feels like an achievement. I'm not saying I'm gonna go the full hour. Just saying like 40 minutes. 40 minutes. It's a decent number. Me talking random bullshit. I hope I didn't bore you, because I'm gonna be doing this regularly. Just share my thoughts with you guys. You guys share your thoughts with me. Subscribe, like, and share. Comment and put your comments in the comment section. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. I'm just a dude as I. So yeah, let's talk. Love to hear what you guys have to think. And if anyone has watched the new Matrix, let me know what you think of it. Talk about it next time. Yeah, thank you guys for listening to my first video on YouTube. 2 many more videos, but it's an exciting journey. I'm gonna learn, I'm gonna grow. Because I wanna get to know people. I like talking. Like I say, I just wanna talk. People don't talk anymore. All they do is chat. And as the community grows, obviously we're gonna do live shows, calling shows, And let's talk. Let's start a conversation. No topic off limits. Let's talk. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. Thank you for listening to entire 42 minutes of me talking shit. I appreciate you guys. Please remember, like, subscribe, and share. Peace.